don't care what his position is based upon his political motives.
Tell everybody how much you love ATN News Media Group.
ATN News Media Group. I love them because they got the message to sports Negro up in California for burning them jockeys from under the bridge and sending them to Flint because nobody recognizes the dark man no more. They rather to burn them out and talk about NRA, Negro racket ass, and you ain't getting no.
Yes, I had a cocktail.
She had a cocktail. You live, Winters.
Oh, good morning.
And good morning, family. Y'all.
Good morning. Look who's back.
And good morning. Let me get my good mornings out. Christy Coleman, good morning. Lorna, Jaja Boy, Lorna.
Ooh.
Too please, Anton Dan. He did an interview with Maze last year. This is he. Hey, must watch video interview. Lauren, I'm gonna check it out. Good morning, Renee Jackson, Cheryl Hart, Jazzy Melanie, Vincent Dave, Javier Jones. Good morning, Floyd Turner. No name, Meat Freak, my brother from Pawtucket, Florida.
Morning.
RJ Cat, Raymond Aldridge, Lawrence Allen, Michelle Pfeiffer, Taliba Benta.
Morning, First Lady.
Peace and blessings. Good morning to everybody in the chat. How y'all doing on this warmer
Tuesday,
February?
It's warming up.
It's warming up.
70 degrees today.
Ricky, Bobby, Sanaya, Jessica, family from Cali, Kathleen King, Daryl Shumo, Dollar Bill, Salty Chef from Saskatchewan, Canada.
Salty Chef in Thailand.
Thailand. Good morning, cuz Sheikah Jordan, Maryland. Good morning. Thailand. Isaiah Thomas, morning, brother. Let me get the shit.
Minister Harold Timberlake.
Oh, Harold Tim. Good morning, brother Harold. I'm gonna get with you, man. I do want to bring you on, for we can sit down and have some conversations. I like what you've been preaching, brother.
Uh-oh, what did I just do?
You messed up, huh?
I sure did. Okay, let me get it back right. Good morning, everybody.
Deborah Luna, good morning. Miss Carolyn Hendricks, good morning. Anthony Previs, good morning. Otis Johnson, Eddie Gray, Michael Cooley, Christine, I see you. Elizabeth Finney, Carol Malone, Damian Franklin, Melissa Z, my good brother Harold. I see you, Harold.
My sister
Timberlake.
Melissa Z.
Gutter
Good
Black,
morning.
Tony the Barber, good morning. Andre Holland, morning. Sarah P, good morning. I ain't gonna keep messing all these names up. Shane Greer, how you doing?
You're doing a fine
I've been
job,
murdering them.
You're doing a fine job messing them up.
Listen, I try my best. Lois Fletcher from Springfield, good morning. Eleanor Grover, Wickler. Grover, right?
Grover.
You see the what's the name? Grover.
Grover.
Wow, that's Janice, good morning. Avis, morning. Marvin Tiller, good morning. Margie, good morning. Ronald, good brother, morning.
Miss Margie.
Ernie Jays, good morning from, what does that say, Fayetteville? Yeah, Fayetteville, North Carolina, in the building.
Pastor Jannard, that's my homeboy.
Deborah
hey,
Holmes,
Pastor Jannard.
KC,
Lakes.
Tony Wigg.
I shot him out.
Yeah, good morning. That's one of the good ones. Jannard Lakes, he one of the good ones.
One of the good ones.
Megan Swanson, yeah, because it's a whole bunch of cutthroats out here.
Good morning, my big brother Tony Wiggins.
TNT Squad, I see you, Dan Britson.
Miami-Dade County,
Massachusetts. Tony Showtime Terry, good morning from Dade County. Tia Harris, morning. Cherie Stapleton, good morning. Donnell Meredith, morning. Marcia Talbert, my Cali family, good morning. From Youngstown, Ohio, back to Cali, traveling. Safe travels, fam. Look at Jasmine, the other family member, Jasmine M. Jazzy Melody. Jazzy Melody, Jade Williams, Ronanique. Good morning, my good family from Saratoga, Florida.
Horn Lake, Mississippi on her.
Evangelist Linda Green Leonard from Blakely, Georgia in the building. We got Mike Walton. Good morning from Klein, Texas.
Ooh.
Mike Walton.
Hey, Casey.
L. John Goodlow from Mississippi Lake. Horn Lake. Let me get that right. Horn Lake, Mississippi. Mimi Connor, good morning. Chun J, morning, family. How y'all doing this good, beautiful morning, as y'all can see? Yes, man. Okay, I got you. Good looking out, Jade Williams. We gotta get a nice one. We gotta get them. Nice flower, big
yes,
one.
They're gonna have a big ass flower from A10 News Media Group family, all of us.
Jonathan Joy, my brother from Tennessee. Good morning. Fast Eddie, what's up, Art? What's it,
share
brother?
This to my page. What's up, Art?
Jonathan, Amanda Rose, Francia Turner from North Carolina. Love Mama, grand risings to you. Already 75. Good morning from Sacramento,
California.
where we put the game down. You don't know nothing about that. That's
yes,
what
I do. I know how to do the crib walk.
Capital of California.
They be doing the crib walk out there.
Nah.
Listen to crib.
Nah. I mean, they probably had that out there, but they mow macking. Getting that money. Amanda Rose, Bruce Steers,
JJ on here.
Michael Clark, my brother.
We got to vote for JJ today.
What's up, JJ? Amanda Rose. Oh, you know what? I'm ready for you to start part 2. Go ahead. I'm ready for, because he got some more. Keep talking. You wasn't here yesterday. You need to do I got this. Cam Malone, Joanne Rowley, Angie Mack family, the GOAT. I mean, all right, I'm waiting on you to go ahead and finish calling them devils out. I'm not mad at you, to be honest with you. I'm happy with you doing. Tyrus Walker, what it do? Nah, I do. I'm telling you, that's why I had these conversations. I know I wasn't here because I had some business to take care of. Alan Lynch from South Carolina, good morning. What I will do is, Patrice Moore, good morning, and you and Dr. Bucko. What I will say is this. I have not seen, they say, politics make strange bedfellows. Shit. Let's put this up on there about when death. Because I'm telling you, I already told from my aunties and to my loved ones, sisters, ones I didn't mess with, don't let them people come tell y'all they love me. I'm telling y'all know who I deal with. I deal with y'all most, and I deal with a lot of people outside my loved ones. And y'all consider family to me. But all it is, man, I like the fell out, but hey, I didn't know. I didn't know E-Mays all them years like everybody. I knew of them. When I did meet them, I know some of these people that's saying they friends wasn't friends. But I'm from the outside. I just really stepped into this maybe about 3-4 years ago because I was with the regular folks. I was with the voters at that time. But I know this. Them people that's acting like fires from the mayor to Liddell Lewis. Judy, I'm disappointed in you. You ain't messed up too much, have you? Quincy Murphy. And which I ain't, I understand. No, he's not on. He probably watching that. They finna be watching. But for all of them to put out them posts, did that like they was friends, man. You see that interview? I can't watch it. About? No, I can't. I'm telling you, I just seen posts. I can't watch it. I cannot watch it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't watch it. I get it. I can't watch it. Claude Banks.
That's right, Fast Eddie.
I can't. Good morning, Amanda Rose. I can't. Oh, I can't watch it. It hurts my heart to sit up there and try to watch it. I'll be damn and want to cry looking at it like they didn't like me. No. You see that? And some of them wondering why they run into so much friction on the internet because people see right through you.
Shout out to A10 News Media Group and the greatest producer in the world. Keeps me together, Mickey Jordan.
People see right through you. That's what I'm saying. And they're acting like he was a strong fighter, he this and that. I was looking at some of that, then some of this. I'm like, Lord. I'm like, I can't believe it. I'm just like, I'm telling you, it's like, this would make me stand even more stronger on mine. Don't let no people I ain't deal with come.
I got you.
You then they got to outlive them.
Got you,
You
man.
got to outlive them.
Got you. Everybody love you when you dead.
That's what's crazy. He was this, he was that. Man, didn't none of that. That's why he was at home suspended.
Right.
Did them look like
because
people
of
who
y'all,
loved him?
right?
I was sitting up there, man. I was trying to look at some of this.
He's back. I missed you.
I'm like, Don, I'm
yesterday.
with you, Don. Mays was the most beloved person of you real read social media. Man, listen, let me tell you something. I've been staying off of it. To be honest, because some of it I can't, because I don't be want to get on there and say, you lying MF.
I told Art this morning, Art, he asked me, I hadn't watched Art's video from yesterday, and I was like, I just was tired. I was just tired of social media. Like, I just couldn't do it.
Yeah, I did. Me and Nikki watched some. We watched a couple shows because I was like, you want to go to the movies? That's how depressed I was. Like when I left off my appointment, you see when I came up here. When you were shutting it down, when I got back from I was looking at that. I was like, are you serious? I even had people in the doctor office like, that's how they do. They're like, you know how it is, Jordan.
Yeah, but that stuff is crazy to me.
It's like this how they going. I go past. I'm like, man, because this is fake stuff. What was y'all like when he was out here? The ones who showed up for him? Hey, listen, you know who was there for him. I'm not finna go back and forth. Ain't nowhere in the world, man. The mayor came and if he came and speak, man, when all the different things, the tricks, the games that they played, that's not an adversary.
It was just last week they were trying to criminally prosecute him to put him in jail for something. And
right,
everybody loves him. We love you, Mays.
Yeah.
You was a wonderful friend and colleague, and we just love you so much. You're gonna be missed. Yeah.
Oh no, Patrice, I'm with you. I was like that too. I was sitting up there. You know, because, you know, I talked to Brother Art. Like, man, Art was on there. He'll tell you what my thing was. I said, man, some of this stuff is unreal, man.
As phony as they want
to be. Yeah, that's why I say, I keep the best thing you can do. You know what the fight was? To get them crooks that played him like this. That's what he would want, did.
Yeah.
This ain't no peacetime. That's why I'm like, nah, I'm not ain't no kumbaya moment. This ain't no kumbaya moment. So if you think you came, you thinking it's gonna be a cool kumbaya moment for me, nope. I'm gonna tell you.
You said nope. Nope.
You was against him then, you against him now in my book. I'm not gonna, because you know anybody can throw some fake tears out there.
Yes.
So you know. That's what I'm saying. I watched that what Judy did, like, Lord have mercy.
And it's like,
and we influenced.
So we done seen it from really start to finish. A lot of people that's coming in just seen like the highlights of Mays, but we go back to when Mays wasn't even on council, when he was just a speaker, when Quincy was just a speaker, when Judy was still dating coloreds. I mean, this was like.
Good morning, Danielle Green. Doctor. Let me say it right. Today. Sorry about that. Dr. Danielle. I like what she put up there. I like one of her posts. Yeah, Dr. Green, she said she was, because that's how what she put out there. I felt that, like, damn, like all this be like, well, we finna be like Mays now. We finna have this going on. Because if you is gonna be like Mays, you know you can never be cool with this administration. You can never be cool with this council, this ruling of council, because they did nothing for the people. That's what. If you're gonna be like these people, be like how he was. He was going at this corrupt administration.
The realest post 2 days ago was from Daryl Campbell, and I told y'all yesterday, and this is what he said verbatim. I'm tired, and this was Maze's boy. I'm tired of all the fake ass posts about my boy Eric Mays already. He didn't fuck with 80% of you bitch ass, handkerchief head ass Negroes, and y'all know who you are. Just as plain as day.
Good morning, Laquita Porter family from Tennessee.
But you have so many, everybody want to get in on it. On all that Eric Mays. That's why I said, like, we're not TMZ. When they calling, oh, TV12 is going to put out 11, A10 should put it out first. No, we gotta give the family some time, because I found out about my uncle on Facebook, and that was like the worst experience ever. So I believe, like, what they did was wrong. Why would you go live outside the house and he's still in the house deceased? Like, it was no respect shown. Like, his son doesn't even stay here in the city of Flint. So for him to have to watch all of this play out on Facebook, I thought that was very inconsiderate of the family.
I just feel like, to me, I'm gonna just say this. I just feel like fires his adversaries. To me, I thought it was distasteful, because let his, like I'm looking in the chat. Yeah, people gonna mourn now on that. I'm not gonna say, because we see people that had their cameras, because he was a legend.
Right.
For the folk, because believe me, like I said it yesterday, Eric Mays was the only one, and I'm gonna be honest, when I would come to council, like I said, when nobody didn't notice, but E. Mays would come over there and be like, how you like this, question you what's going on, how far you like, you like how this going on, you know what I'm saying? Every time it'll be a break, come out there. Then when I got to know him from the podcast, what's the name, sitting down, be down there, he'd be like, Jordan, what you finna do? Let's go down there. I'm finna take a cigarette break.
Right.
Go down there and talk it. And like I said previous, when we fell out with some of his friends, he made when you know how he talk to you, man, controversy sells.
That's what
that's what I
me.
he
always like, remember that controversy sells.
Yeah, good morning, Miss Biggs. Yeah. And that's what it is, and that's what I do hate. And I'm not saying I was one of his bestest friends. Like I said, I would be called what you call new. But like I said, my uncles and mother, they knew him and grew up with him. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I met him fires when I got to recording, but I always knew of him. But fires, like, I seen it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it made me think about some things. Like, I don't be thinking like other people. Nah, don't let no people that what this showed me, man. Don't be letting no people that I know I was into it with come. You know what I'm saying? Sit up like it's all gravy. No. If I was against them, then keep the fight going. We got to get them out. His thing was justice. He just wanted justice.
At the end of the day, like my pastor says to everybody, the funeral is for the people.
What's up, Highlighter Martin family?
Mays is gone. He don't know what's going on down here. He may be watching from afar, distant land. We don't know, because there ain't nobody I know ever died and came back and told the story of what it's like. So I don't know where he is. But all I'm saying is that this funeral and everything that they doing on, that's for the people. It's that's just a shell. Mays is not there. So, I mean, we just got to put up with all of the how much he loved me, and all of the what he told me, and all of the last time I talked to him. That's why I personally haven't been on Facebook that much, because it's just too much. Because you know, a lot of these people Mays didn't talk to.
Sure didn't.
A lot of them.
And I can name some of the council people.
I thought he was about to start naming people. I'm like, no.
I ain't gonna do it like that. I'm gonna be like, respectful. No. I'm gonna do it respectful. I ain't gonna be that petty, but and I do believe it's not. Listen, brother, that's why I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna be right there watching and sharing. I know you gonna do it, but I ain't gonna be that petty. But I understand. Yeah, optics is terrible, but it's just I'm just doing the main ones. Don't get me wrong, like the council, the second ward, the third ward, and the fourth ward. They need to be ashamed of themselves along with the mayor. Ashamed.
But
let's don't forget. Remember during election season when they sick that white lady tried to say he was inappropriate.
Right.
Yeah, remember that inappropriate when he came to the door when they was handing out saying vote for Neely. Remember that?
Right. He was on the phone with, who was that? Tanya. He was on
Tanya
the phone
Barnes,
with.
yeah.
And that lady
Remember
came
that?
from Ferndale or
Yeah.
something. They tried to say he
Yeah.
was dressed inappropriately. He came to the door in his underwear and stuff. Yeah, like they played a lot of games with Maze.
And that's what I'm saying.
So to see all of this,
like now,
he was such a great person. Well, if he was so great, why the hell did y'all just vote him off for the second time off of council?
No, you right, good
First
brother.
time, 30
right.
days. The second time, he was just doing 90 days. Then last week, they wanted to put criminal charges on him for his GoFundMe account. And now we love him. He was such a great person. And I know Neely.
Not really,
and Neely know that all of them cameras and it's
came
gonna
out
be
the wrong
dignitaries
way.
and people from all over the world.
I don't have all the facts.
Trying to watch or attend that funeral, and he's gonna want to speak. Tell me, I bet you money Neely gonna squirm his way on that program.
Man, nah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just talking about the ones I know, because I ain't gonna be petty and seeing like we seen stuff during election time, but I can't really say on how friendships is, because you got some people you cool with, but y'all might fall out. I can't, you know what I'm saying, and they be back cool. Like I can't get in that. I'm just talking about. He said, nah, because I said I ain't that petty to be, but it ain't. I might have said the wrong way I was putting it out there. Good morning, Just Oil Hair and Body Solution. What I mean is, I got more information than I do to be calling everybody out. I only can speak on what I seen to what I'm seeing now. From when I came in, they might have been friends. I'm just looking at far second, third, and fourth ward in the mayor. All of them, because a lot of this was coming up from the mayor's what's in that. Don't get me wrong, you can have an adversary where y'all playing it fair. We can dislike each other and still play it by the books. This is not y'all got what y'all wanted. You know what I'm saying? They knew suspending him for that 90 days what was going to do. You know what I'm saying? We ain't like we no rocket scientists. Eric E. May's been saying, he's like, I don't know how long I'm going to make it. This ain't you know what I'm saying?
You got some of that stuff, like I've always been like, you got to read between the lines. I always felt like, especially when he said those last words from his council seat, when you hear my home going, don't worry about me,
Yeah.
It's like I felt it at that moment. Yeah. I was sitting right there. He was looking right in the A10 camera when he said it. And it was like, it was just an eerie feeling. Like you just knew he may not come back. And
one thing I will say now, because I'm looking at what, who just said that? Somebody just said Mayor Weaver. Now, when she did speak, I did watch her. I looked at her. I understood like with her getting out speaking, because it was cool. I can see her speaking, Mayor Weaver, than Neely getting out here. Maybe it's something if he's like, he was a champion. I'm talking about now this from the current mayor. If he said something, it's going to be a hurt to the city, but unless he was this type of person, he was fighting against you and your man. He called your administration corrupt. He called you corrupt. He called the 5-5 out. How y'all voting for the city?
And I said it yesterday. If the administration wants to send a representative, because I've been here in Flint all my life, I know a lot of stuff. Let Ed Taylor come up there. At the end of the day, him and Ed Taylor were still homies. I just feel like Neely shouldn't come. And I know he gonna be surrounded by police. He gonna feel like he should come because 9 times out of 10, I'm just guessing it's probably going to be at Shiloh. That used to be his father's church, and I just don't think it's a good look. Don't use somebody's death as an opportunity for the camera. Just don't do it.
But that's how insensitive, and you're right, Holletta Martin, I'm with you with that, but that's how insensitive that we are. Like we'll play these games just to get, because I know it, and just like you know it, people will used it as a stepping stone because he was, listen, people around the country liked Eric Mays, had love for Eric Mays. So now you're gonna see people trying to come on in, people trying to come on in and act like they was this and that. You seen, that's why I do feel for the ones who was really with him. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like when you seen it's like seeing the vultures circling the the dead, trying to come down and get them some, and that's what it's like. That's the only thing be bad about when you see these snakes start coming around, oh, we loved you and this and that. It's like, wow.
Yeah. Yep, Miss Spring. Yep. I remember, and I laughed at my mom. I didn't understand it. It was a long time ago. Mama said, if something ever happened to me, I want them to bury me with one of my eyes kind of partially open. I'm like, what? She was like, because I want to see all them fake ass people that come around to look at me. I was like, Mama, but I get it now. But I just think that I get it because I get it. Some people really didn't know him.
Right.
Like people that stayed out of state, they was coming in, they was slowly. Some people were planning to come here to meet him. Some people talked to him on the phone. I get that the nation is mourning for Eric Mays. We just specifically talk about the people from here, right here in Flint, that we know didn't like him. That was the first ones rushing to put out press releases and all that type of stuff. Now that's what's bothering me about social media. Like I said here yesterday, I said, I'm not going to come on here now. Why should I start lying today? Me and Mace was frenemies. I mean, we speak. Sometimes we didn't speak. Mickey recorded us. He knew hell. Some of the times me and Mace sitting there and we'll look at each other before we even start talking.
I think it's just YouTube, Tia. She said it's a little blurry on YouTube. Facebook.
So
it's clear. Yeah.
I just think that people just need to chill.
Nah, I used to hear. I heard old head used to say this back in the day. I'm going to be buried upside down. So all the people who get in, I don't like. I remember this dude, this one guy, Reggie Bryant, used to say that. Man, I get it. It just, but
Tony said the same thing.
It just is. It's just when you know this, and it's like the people don't see it. We see it. The people see it, but this how y'all be thinking that the people is this dumb. But that tell you it takes a cold-blooded person to play games like that, though. Believe me, that'll sit up there and act like y'all was best friends and knew y'all was at each other's throats. See, all you gotta do is interview the real people who was around them. They'll tell you really, you know what I'm saying? You really want to know that.
Interviews out. They don't want them interviews out for the close friends that actually knew him.
They knew both. That'll tell you, man, they didn't like each other. You know, they didn't like each other.
We can go from the time he got on council up until now. Mays had a lot of people come at him on that council. A lot of people come at him on that council.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of times where he could just depend on a couple of people.
And
he said it.
And that's why
out loud.
And that's why I was tripping when I'm seeing some of these people. Adele forgot what she said. You lied on this man. He wouldn't even ride the elevator with you.
Said he would never.
And they forgot y'all kicked him off, but he was a fighter for this. Yeah, he was fighting against y'all.
right. Like, he didn't like you.
Yeah, it was like some of the stuff. It is like Judy. Are you serious, Judy? This is why
I think Miss Moore has said it. Like Judy should have stopped at the first couple sentences because the more she talked, the more
silly she got. But that shows you where like that. But that's what I'm saying. This one you got people who don't. They think they won. That's basically what we got him out to sea. Don't think they was sitting up there or they was loving Mays. He was a fighter. He was fighting y'all.
And that's the real thing. What we can't forget. What was he fighting for when he left this earth? He was fighting for the rights of the city of Flint to have clean water. I'll keep saying it every day if I have to. Clean water. He was fighting for people to get ARPA money released to them. He was fighting against the administration. Go ahead, Mickey.
No, you
just let me
finish.
know. Like he was fighting against them 5 on council. And it just like what seemed to bother me the most, and I told Mickey this, it seemed like we was almost there, like about to grab the crown, and then they just snatched it away. Cause in May, we knew evil was gone. And in my head, it was a strong possibility we was gonna get a good person in the 9th ward seat. And we could get them 5 votes back and overturn all of the foolishness that the council was trying to do. And it's like it just slipped through our fingers. And that's what really just has me, because, after it's all said and done, after Mr. Mays is laid to rest, they gonna go right back. You think they gonna stop anything that they was doing? They gonna keep on with them dumbass rules. I mean, they still got people they don't want to talk.
And let's just be honest. Them was called the Eric Mays rules.
Absolutely.
And all right, let's see if they really was so much for Eric Mays. Let's see y'all add 16 more million to home improvement. That'll tell you if y'all really loved Eric Mays. If y'all was for him, put that 16 million that he was asking for the residents that was coming down there, that was add 16 more million.
Right. If you want to honor him,
put that 16 million over it. I put money they're not gonna do it.
I absolutely believe they're not gonna do it.
Yeah, so my thing is just don't fall for the okie doke family. Don't let these jackals have y'all thinking they was E. Mays supporters. They loved E. Mays. They, you know what I'm saying? A lot did, but them scoundrels didn't.
So I got a question. Because with all this redistricting and stuff, I'm not for sure. Let me write down my notes before I forget what I want to talk about. What ward is bursting in now? Is that 2nd or 3rd ward or 1st ward? Hell, I don't know.
Depending on what time of the election as it is. If it's a recalls for them, it's 3rd ward.
But what
it's
a
president election,
2nd. Okay, Miss Big said it's 2nd. Okay, so I'm glad y'all saying
only for recalls, it's the 3rd ward.
Okay.
But for the general election,
okay,
it's
2nd. So let me tell y'all this. So yesterday,
good morning, Bishop T. Priestley. Flowers and prayers for you, brother.
What happened? But it was a press conference that I heard.
I'm listening.
My word be 99.9. That the mayor, his wife, I want to say Candace Mushat was there. They did a press conference at Burston yesterday. I don't know what it was about. I didn't see it or anything. And I was going to Burston after the press conference. And I got off at Stewart Street.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, okay, I'm going to go up the back side of Burston because I don't want to hit Saginaw Street. Now, this 2nd ward, right?
Mm-hmm.
The blight fighter, $50,000 in Cyrus Park to keep that clean. I couldn't go up Dewey Street because they done made that a one-way now. So I said, okay, I'm going to go up Jameson Street. I think that's the next street, right?
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't get up Jameson Street. It was so much glass busted. Right now, it's still there because ain't nobody cleaned it up overnight, if you think I'm lying. Right now in the middle of Jameson Street, it's glass. You can't even get up there before bursting. All over in the trash bags. It just looks like a different country over there. Horrible over there in the 2nd ward. Parts of the 2nd ward, just filthy. But you're getting $50,000 to Cyrus Park. You're giving $50,000 to the Kennedy Center cleaners. You're giving $50,000 for all of these other places for blight. Clean up your own damn ward. Clean up. You cannot If you think I'm lying, whoever on here from the city of Flint, and I know it's people on here watching, go down Jameson Street right now off of North Street and see if you can get up there to Burston. You will slice your damn tires up with all that glass in the street. And that's a shame. There's people actually over there living like that. The houses over there in that condition. It's a funeral home over there. What is it? Right? Is that right? Funeral home? Burnt up? The garage? I mean, I just never paid attention until I seen all of that yesterday. That's the second ward. That's the second ward. But she's so quick to say second ward pride. I'm proud of the second ward. What she say? They not reporting Liddell's recall? Oh no, that would be too much like right for the TV to report that. That 2 more recalls was turned in against Liddell Lewis yesterday. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do that.
Oh, they're not gonna do that. Have y'all noticed? Like I said, I hate to say this, but I don't want, and I got nothing but respect for you, Jaquanda. I'm gonna be honest. The owner of the Flint Beat, and this ain't no shade, but I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Why every time you can report the good on what the administration do, but why not report also the BS that they do?
Well, baby, it depends on who is paying you.
I never understood this. It's like, why do we constantly go through this? Like, who are the real people? It's like, we don't have no real people in Flint. Who is the real people? Like, why is it you never once heard nothing about Liddell and Candace breaking quorum twice, Judy breaking quorum?
2 weeks
They
in a row.
never wrote that up.
Nope.
But let it have been Jerry Winfrey Carter, Tanya Burns, Dennis Pfeiffer, Eric Mays. And it's like, are y'all serious? And I thought the media supposed to be the fourth of state. I could be wrong, but I guess so now. But this is really why little
People watch
podcasts like us.
Our little bit podcast.
Yeah, our little podcast.
Our little bit podcast.
That's why the little bitty podcast can get people to tune in and see what's going on. Like I looked at that source today where Art put out there, and I feel what Art was saying, but they still try to take a slide. What do y'all mean when people be tuning in? And Art was the one talking about them different stations really weren't talking about how we getting jerked around through the water crisis.
No.
Like you can tell national media is bought and paid for. These is how podcasts really came. And I be ashamed when I see certain people in media be mad because a podcast can get further than you being on there. I done seen, don't get me wrong, I done seen Brother A.C. Dumas call out Ron Fonger plenty of times about not reporting, you giving half truth on what you, I done saw. I done saw AC, Eric even called him out.
Half truths out himself.
Yeah, but I'm saying on the news though, this M Live. Yeah. I done seen Art call out, but I feel you. But sometimes the devil got to call out the devil.
Listen, speaking of devils, today is voting day. And my cousin asked me this morning. She called me every time it's time to vote. So it's primary day in Michigan here. The polls are open right now until 8 p.m. tonight, if I'm not mistaken. It's a link up on Flint Politics Reboot. It's a link up on my page if you don't know where to go vote, because the city of Flint has shrunk their precincts down a lot. So you should have received a couple weeks ago in the mail your voter card, which ward you are in. Even though they said they did the redistricting wrong, the people that was in the 6th ward that got switched to the 2nd ward, their voter card still said the 2nd ward.
That's what I said. It's only for recalls.
Okay.
Only on recall, okay. You are 6th ward.
Okay.
But if you voting for this, you 2nd ward.
Okay.
You see the confusion?
If they would have used like all the signatures of the whole 2nd ward, she would have made the ballot.
But you see the confusion of it?
I got you.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
I got you.
Recalls, original ward.
Okay.
National, new ward.
New ward. Okay. I got you.
That's how it goes.
I got you now. I got you. So today you can click that link to see where you go and vote, because a lot of your polling places have changed. Your precinct numbers have changed. So Don't just, take for granted that you're still going to the same place. And it's the presidential primary today. I can't tell you to choose between Lucifer and Satan. Farrakhan said that Sunday. I don't know who to tell you to vote for, Biden or Trump. I don't see a win-win in neither one of them. I'm just telling you to exercise your right to vote. Me, myself, hell, I'm going to vote for Larry. Larry 2024. Larry just as good as either one of them. I don't know. What do y'all think about the presidential primary? I think local politics affect us more than national, but I don't know. I don't know. I cannot sit up here and say I'm Biden, Trump. I can't say. I can't. I don't know. It's a lot of people out here like, I don't know. They bought and paid for all of them. Except for Larry. Gonna vote for Larry. That's all I'm gonna say.
My humble opinion, I just feel like this. We need a third party, maybe a fourth and fifth one. It should go back to like when they had the wigs, all the different ones, because right now it's a monopoly with the Democrats, but I mean the Republicans.
Mm-hmm.
Because all of them ain't Republican and all of them ain't Democrats. It's all about the money game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why you get into these situations that we into right now. To be honest with you, I don't know. Like I said, I got to see. I might vote third party this year.
James Cochran put it up there. Larry 2024.
Yeah, I might go ahead and vote third party this year.
Yeah, I know, Schumo. I'm not saying vote for Trump. I'm not saying vote for Biden. Somebody said Biden and Trump are not the same. Listen, this is all I'm saying.
Break it down.
Every 25 years or so, it comes up for Black people. They got to go to Congress to get approval for us to vote again. Why ain't nobody just put that in the books? So we ain't got to keep coming up every 25, 35, or how many other years it is. They want our vote, but we still got to come up every so often for the right to vote. So what happens when it don't pass one time? Then we can't vote no more? I mean, these is the things I'm thinking about. Like, and not one president has says, okay, let's just make this a law that Blacks have the same, let me repeat it again, the same choices as everybody else. I mean, has anybody ever thought about that? Even when we had a Black president, Obama didn't do it.
Yeah,
Trump sure didn't do it. Biden didn't do it. We got Kamala right there right by Biden. Why we got to keep coming up every 25 years for the right to vote? I'm just waiting. I know I'm not the only person that's just sitting here ever thought about that. Put it on the books. Put it into law. Make a change, an impact for Black people. That's all I'm saying.
See, now, look at the sister, Taliba. Okay, I'm on there. See what the sister says, see? But you do have to vote.
We have to vote.
But I think all politics is local. Because you got to know you got to have the right mayor in. You got to have the right state rep in, the right senator in. You know what I'm saying? You got to have people that's going to vote for you, for your that's going to vote right for their constituent. Not no, you get Lear 72. And I'm going to say this, I'm not mad at Lear because Lear came up here and dealt with some rookies. I'm not mad at Lear because
Lear, the one that Wantes bought here, the company.
No, I need the other one. My bad. But
Ashley Capital.
Ashley Capital. My bad. Ashley Capital. Let me rephrase that. Ashley Capital, family. Almost messed that up. I'm not mad because Ashley Capital came and dealt with some rookies. I'm not mad because Ashley Capital knew what they was doing. The mayor didn't want to step in and try to tell them, give them some hindsight. But you thought $11,000 lawnmower. See what it is? They thinking they finna reinvent the wheel. You know what I'm saying? That's why you hear Wantes running around. No, it takes votes to get Lear here. You're one vote. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Quincy when he act like, nah, Quincy, you was one vote, but you had 5 other ones for the Ashley Capitol, but you took $11,000 for a lawnmower. And you see how Habitat got up under that. That's Quincy's.
Sure did.
Liddell Lewis. This was the thing Eric Mays was fighting against y'all against, you know what I'm saying? The corruption.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes back into this. You got to make sure you vote the right people in. But when they giving us who we got to vote for, that's what I don't like about it. Like it's just they giving us this who you gonna get. Okay, we gonna have these primaries, and you know what I'm saying. You get to vote for who we want you to have.
Mm-hmm.
But all the time, who they giving us is not who we need.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
See if you can play that clip for the people. I sent it to you from from Channel 5. I really want y'all to see this. This is our local news station. One of them. But again, I don't want to discourage you. We are not discouraging and exercise your right to vote.
Yes, you should.
18 is just not telling you who to vote for. Vote for whoever you think is the best choice. That's all I can say about that. It does change. I just think our local elections affect us more than the national elections.
This is what you want to play.
Oh yeah, let the people see that right there. Let them see that right there, right there.
Fair use Enact family. Let me put that out there. Fair use Enact so we can put this, you know, we don't want to get in trouble. I get flagged again. These sapsuckers be playing.
Just say for educational purposes only.
I'm gonna put that for educational purpose, but I'm using the Fair Act though. So you ready?
Yep.
More than just the people in the first ward are going to miss him and miss his voice and miss his advocacy and his passion for this community because he was the voice for so many.
The city of Flint is mourning the loss of a local icon. Flint City Councilman Eric Mays has died at the age of 65. Thank you for watching the news at 6:30. I'm Raven Blue. His death comes as a complete shock to the community. TV5's Lauren Piesco spoke to a few of Mays' friends and colleagues who say without him, Flint will never be the same.
Was he controversial? Yes, but he was bold, he was unapologetic, and he was unafraid, and he wasn't scared to speak up and speak out.
If you live in Flint, there's one name you know well, and that's Eric Mays. The third-term Flint City Councilman died on Saturday, beloved for his boldness and passion for helping the people of Flint.
He was a fighter. He was a true fighter. And so you knew if he was fighting with you, you knew you had someone that would have your back. And we were usually on the same side. You know, someone said, you two are a couple. And I said, we were, because we fought for the same issues. We might have fought differently for those same issues, but we were always pushing for the same issues.
He was always for the underdog. He had a sense for what this community kind of truly needed when you went out and talked to people door to door. And then he would come down here and just let everybody have it. There was a lot of truth in what he'd say. There were some funny anecdotes and stories, and you just knew it all came from this big heart that he had for Flint.
Mays' death leaving behind shock and mourning throughout the community.
This whole community was devastating to get the news. We didn't always agree, but we respected each other's opinion, and we did try to work together on some commonality, on some things that we thought was good for the city.
He's remembered most by his friends and colleagues for his colorful personality, drive, and strong positions on many issues in Flint.
Speaking up about the water, speaking up about the settlement and the unjustness and unfairness of this settlement, speaking up about these ARPA dollars. I mean, there are so many things that the community will miss him speaking up and speaking out about. I'm going to miss that, but I'm going to miss the fun that we had because he was a friend. You know, and it's funny, a lot of people have sent videos of Eric and I dancing. I said, I guess we did dance together a lot.
I got to know Eric Mays when I first ran for mayor all the way back in 2007, and he was a community activist at heart. All of us just give our deepest condolences to the Mays family and all of his many, many friends who are close to him. Know that this community will never forget his big heart and his incredible service.
The flag outside Flint City Hall will be lowered to half-staff in May's honor beginning on Monday. In Flint, Lauren Piesco, TV5.
The mayor's office says the flags at City Hall will be lowered to half-staff in May's honor starting Monday.
Give me a drink. Am I unmuted? I need a drink after that. First of all, I just want to know what the hell was Wallen doing down at City Hall. That's all I'm saying. What the hell was he doing down there? Was he paying? Do he still stay in Flint? That's the man that poisoned us, America. In case y'all don't know, that was former Mayor Dane Walling, the one who flipped the switch and said it was a great choice to go to the Flint River water. Who said he loved Mays. Mays was fighting. Yeah, he was fighting because you switched that damn water. 10 years later, 2024. Dr. Weaver, okay, they was friends. I seen them together. I get that. I get that. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Mayor Weaver, former Mayor Weaver, Dr. Karen Weaver, and what she said about Eric Mays. They was cool. Me, Mays, and Dr. Weaver sat together last year at the Good Friday service for the preachers. They was cool. Okay. She should have did that. Quincy, what the hell? Y'all respected each other. Y'all
opinion.
What?
Man, it's what like that.
This is the shit we got to see in Flint. This is why I can't go on Facebook right now. This is horrible.
Thank you. This is where I get off the plane at with them.
Get off the plane.
This is where I get off the plane. Because when him to sit up there and say we respected each other's opinion, when Quincy, it's so many clips of y'all don't do that. Like you ain't gotta fake it to make it. I might have been on there like, listen, man, death is rough for everybody, but I didn't really kick it with him like that. I'm not finna sit up here. Yeah, I feel bad for his family. I give my condolences. And that's where I cut it off at. Not gonna say he was doing this and that, because I might get on there. Even when I lie, I tell the truth. Because I might go ahead and just like, nah, he was giving me hell up there.
Mays, if he could, he probably would have came back and slapped the shit out of two of them 3 times.
Yeah, because he told, no, don't pray for me.
Right.
So they forgot that he said that. That's also Mays, but I know how that water him down. I'm just telling you, I seen this before. We all have seen this, family. Let's go back to Malcolm X. They got Malcolm X boulevards all through America in the ghetto.
Oh, in the ghetto.
They got ML King right. Them people didn't like King when King was talking out against them. But they'll give you back people who we know they didn't like, and then they tell their stories. Oh, we knew he was like this, No, Malcolm was against the United States. Wasn't going for how the black people was getting treated. When King went and spoke out against Vietnam, them same church people turned on him.
Yep.
He couldn't
See, that's
even
the
go
part
in
they
the church.
leave out of history.
Yeah.
At the end, they put him out of the Baptist church. He didn't deliver his last sermon in the Baptist church.
These are them saying
they leave that out.
We dealing with some of these offsprings for them type of people. Is what I'm trying to tell you. When I say it's a coon vibe, bro. Oh yeah, they see he's here too. So you get to see what's going on. There's no way we should be fighting the same fight because we got some of the same people next to kin coming out. These ain't the first sellouts. This is just a continuation of it. That's why you got a Liddell Lewis that can get up in there acting like she did this. She couldn't stand Mays.
And you hear the people trying to say, well, she's the president of the council. She was supposed to put out a statement. You didn't have to. I don't think she had to. Because it was too much. It was just too much going on right now at this particular moment when he passed away. Too much. You had just cast the vote. I mean, Quincy was sick. Miss Beverly Big City, you was sick and came down here out of bed to cast your vote to put Mays off for 90 days.
But they respected each other's opinions.
That's why I can't do face. That's why so many people been calling. When did you see this on Facebook? Nope. Nope. Can't do it. Nope. I post. Get off. It's just too much fakeness. Because if Mace would have spoke about anybody in that family or anybody else's family up there on council that didn't like him, they would have had a damn fit. Why he talking about my family? We didn't. He didn't know them. We didn't like him. And we all have seen it. I think just let the man rest. You know what I'm saying? Just let him rest. We don't need all of these. Sheldon, baby, I know you're looking.
You watching?
I know you watching. Leave all them fake ass keys, them fake ass proclamations, fake ass Eric Mays Day sheets, and all of that stuff. Leave them at home. Let Ed bring them. Don't you bring them? Don't bring them. Don't disrespect the funeral like that. I don't listen. I know, Sheldon. I know that you cool with the sister-in-law. I know you may even speak to the brother. Let this man get buried in peace. Please. He even said it before on live video that he didn't even feel comfortable going to the church anymore because how he was treated. He spent a lot of time at House of Prayer when Reverend Kenneth Stewart was still amongst us. He always claimed Shiloh, but he spent a lot of time at House of Prayer. So just Sheldon, do yourself a favor. I know, Sheldon, I know you're mad right now. I know
this
you're
one
mad.
out.
I know it's gonna be a lot of cameras, a lot of dignitaries, people from all around the world, and you're gonna want to speak, but just do it somewhere else.
Sit this one out, brother.
Just don't do it. Don't
We're
do
gonna
it. That's
take
all I'm saying.
integrity, morals. We're gonna throw them out the window on this one. And just sit this one out. You gotta find another way to get the exposure. Just sit this one out.
Don't tear up the funeral. Because I'm telling you, his gonna be a lot of his friends there that know what a lot of y'all done did to him. So there's a few of y'all that probably just shouldn't come. That's all I'm gonna say. Don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself.
And then Liddell say that man mama was in his ear, and when he said my mama, that's what I'm saying. It's like the disrespect. But listen, that's the new, I guess this is the new era. This is what you do.
But the sad thing about it,
yeah,
it's rumblings. They already meeting on who they want to put in his seat. He ain't even in the ground yet.
You didn't think that was gonna happen?
Oh, I knew it was gonna happen. This is what they do. But I'm
But
just saying, like they giving out all of these fake ass interviews and fake letters, and oh, we love him and we miss him, and he's gonna be greatly missed. And he was my colleague and my friend, and blah 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 blah. But then y'all meeting behind closed doors of who y'all gonna put in the first war seat to rubber stamp all your bullshit again. Welcome to Flint. Just welcome to Flint.
And I'm just like, I'm tripping.
Honor him. I'm like Mickey. If y'all giving out these beautiful statements and these beautiful letters,
Send it out.
Put that money back over there to help the residents like he was trying to fight for. Put 20 million of that 40 into for the residents. So, and let the residents choose who they would like to fix their own roof. Don't give it to a Habitat or Metro or any of these other people. Let the residents choose who they want to fix their damn roof. You ever thought about maybe we would like to keep our own money in the Black community?
I do feel this right here.
I say they popping champagne in private and crying in public. Dennis, I couldn't agree with you more. I couldn't agree with you more. And I respect you, Dennis, because I haven't heard you release any kind of statement and all of this type of stuff. I respect you for that. Eva, I'm glad she ain't said shit.
About the smartest one of them all. Because she's standing on what she believes in. She didn't listen.
She like him.
Right. That's
what. Like her. So, what else you want to talk about? Oh, somebody said Carol McIntosh is the only person who should finish his term. And this is my thing, and I know this, but we in Flint, we've seen everything happen from lobbying to getting paid off with gifts. So we know they can make up the rules if they want to. You got an election coming up in May. Why not have the people of the first ward submit? Once he told me he was not supporting me because I support
No, but they respected each other's
right,
opinion.
exactly. Why not have the people in the first ward submit their names of who all wants to run, and let you ever thought about letting the first ward choose who they want? But then again, it don't matter because if council don't like them, all they're gonna do is kick their ass off of council like they did Mays. Yeah. Mays died off council with the 5 votes. It took 5 votes, and he had 5 votes to take him off as council out of his elected seat. So they're going to select a person to fill it. Somebody that Mays probably wouldn't have never, ever looked at. And we all know it is coming. And that's what's so damn heartbreaking. Just like they shrunk the precincts in the city, we don't need 9 wards. We don't. We don't need 9 wards in the city of Flint. You can't even take care of the wards you got. They're giving them more people. Like I told you, go by Burston. But you see what happened? Look, Danielle Green still on here. All we seen was hashtag be like B. Be like B. I want to be like B. BB loved that basketball court. Tony Wiggins, tell him what that basketball court look like now. Dirt, steel beams, with a new Burston, a new Flint. That's what it looked like. Oh, but we be like B. We're going to carry on the legacy of Bryant B.B. Nolan. He loved Burston so much. Headstone wasn't even put in yet. They tearing up Burston.
Oh, Danielle said she here.
Yep, and she know I'm telling the truth. Am I lying, Danielle? Am I lying? Be like B. Oh, be like B was everywhere. Everywhere, everywhere. Basketball court gone. He loved Burston. Gone.
Well, they said, be like, I'm going to tell you, it's finna be, if you're going to be like them, you know, you taking on their adversaries.
It ain't too many people that's left in Flint. That's one not going to sell out.
You ain't lying.
And it's so sad that the first ward was already left without a voice.
Took it.
Now they going to get a voice that they not going to elect again. But this time they're going to get a voice that ain't nothing.
You already see it. All you got to do is go look who they, Candace.
Candace for the 7th ward. Yep. That's
so you know they're going to go get somebody that's going to go along with Candace, Liddell, Quincy, Judy, and Eva, if she ever show up.
And I'm, what's the rumblings I'm hearing?
That's for you.
Danielle. Dr. Green, I'm sorry. These people think it is a joke. They are putting all of these white people in these organizations that are all over the money that comes to Flint. Some are okay, but others don't give a damn. Tim Herman is a racist. There are not one black building owner downtown. Phil Schultz, you all know what you did. They lied, and Tim Herman and his crew are getting paid. I have sat back and watched and waited. I have tried to work with you and others. Now it's time to start the process for protesting. Okay, Danny. Okay, Dan. All right, well, shall we open the phone lines?
They already don't have to show up no more. They're gonna have their 5 votes without even.
Oh well, we gonna call, and I mean we're gonna be down there and record. Let you see. Start at the beat. Good morning, Carly. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, this is St. Louis.
Hey, St. Louis.
You know, I want to.
Good morning.
You know, word on the street up there, Neely and Liddell is speaking at May's service.
You done heard that all in
And
St. Louis?
yes, I heard this last night.
Okay.
And how dare Quincy, Lydell, any of them? How dare any of the motherfuckers that don't like Mace? How dare you want to say something about him?
Mm-hmm.
That's a slap in the face.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's a slap in the face. You didn't like him, but you gonna get up and say something? What are you saying about him? Something nice that you lying and faking about?
Right.
He was not a fake ass man. Because he wanted to be real and truthful. You all didn't like that. And that little bastard ass man, yeah. Your fake ass too, along with them fine fuckers. I said I wasn't gonna cuss because Dr. Bucko, but Dr. Bucko, I apologize today. Because this shit don't make no damn sense.
Right.
This man was fighting for the people, not just his ward, but all the wards. And then you want to sit up there question, I wish I had a motherfucking heart to run your damn ass off.
The views.
But you gonna sit up there, motherfucker, you disagree every time he opened up his damn mouth. Hell, he couldn't say nothing. He couldn't even walk through the doors before you're out of order. You get out. And then they was not going to let him come back. They weren't going to let him come back.
Nope. They wanted to send him to jail. They was trying to get him criminally prosecuted over the GoFundMe.
No, Miss Winters. No, Miss Winters. They weren't going to let him come back to their feet.
Do tell.
I can't tell it all. I gotta let his friends tell it. But Mickey, that piece I showed you this morning that you said you're gonna look at, I looked at it this morning because, like I said, I can't really sleep at night because of this. But I'd be damn if I let them sit there and they want to drag that man's name and act like they so motherfucking goody. No, you're not. Hell, let me hear you talk about your shit, about your landlord, your money, your receipt. Let me hear you talk about the Halloween candy over a year ago, and your damn receipt. Hell, let's talk about why you get $50,000 and the damn residents don't get shit. See, that man was fighting for the residents, and this is what they did. I believe, hell, you killed him.
Some may say he died of a broken heart.
But this is the shit that Neely does, and look what it triggered down to them motherfuckers.
Right, yes, ma'am. You right.
Neely, you ought to be ashamed of your damn self and call your fucking self a man. You piece of ass shit. You in that damn idea. If it was my brother's throne, you motherfuckers wouldn't even speak. Matter of fact, you wouldn't speak at his phone, and you wouldn't come to his phone. Because if I didn't send your ass an invitation, shit, I'll be damned if you show up. I've been to told my people. If my friends and family, because some family members you don't like neither, but if my friends and family don't get an invitation, that's because I don't want your black ass at my damn phone. Don't come there. I'm telling you now. Don't come there. My mother knows.
That's right.
Yeah, my sister. My sister. I don't want your ass there. And I ain't got the two. But I don't want you there.
You speaking truth this morning, St. Louis. You speaking all truth this morning. All truth and fact.
I don't like faces.
Right.
I'm not going to, if I don't like you, I'm not going to get in your face.
That's
and you
right.
definitely not going to get in my face.
Right.
I'm not going to lie on you, and you definitely ain't going to lie on me.
Right.
But that don't, it makes no sense. And I wish that his sister and his son and his family, his brother and his sister and his son, I wish somebody could just talk to them and tell them these people he didn't like. He didn't like them because this is what they did to him. They disrespect him. They disrespect him. And then you want to sit up and want to say something about the man? Fuck you. I wouldn't give your ass hot water to cry with. But
all right, St. Louis, I gotta get you to wrap up, baby. We got some more callers. You can call back again though later and finish. Cuss them out.
I think about that. But I did promise Dr. Bucko. But Dr. Bucko, I'm truly sorry for cussing. Because I said I wasn't going to do it no more. But them motherfuckers make you cuss.
All right. All right, St. Louis. I'll talk to you later.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, AT. Bye-bye. That's AT St. Louis, y'all.
The views of St. Louis.
Press 1 to start the call, or the call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Good morning. Good morning. This is Harold Timberlake.
What's up, good brother?
Minister, don't you start cussing.
Oh no! I promise you, I love St. Louis. We'll let. I know you love 810, and I know you love Flint, and we'll let Art do the rest of the cussing. Okay, we'll let them just. Art's gonna take care of that at 11 o'clock. I'm not cussing at all, but I got something to say, and I think it's pretty decent.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna get off because I know so many people want to call.
Yes, sir.
But first of all, I gotta say this to you and Mickey. You guys are doing an amazing job, and I think like never. No, I don't think I know. Like never before. You're getting ready to see the manifestations, Mickey. I'm directly saying this to you, but Wendy's you as well. So Mickey, you had a vision. And you're getting ready to see the manifestations of what you've never seen before in your life, okay? You knew it. You knew it from your soul awareness because if you did it before, you're doing it again. That's exactly what you're doing. And I'm so glad that you take witches as the Jordan and the Scottie Pippen for that time, or Kobe and Shaq. I'm glad you picked winners because between the two of you, there's a balance, there's a purity, and it's going to work. And people are seeing it like never before, especially here in Flint, but nationally. Winters, do you remember when I first got here, I said, hey, Winters, you're going to, people all around the world are going to know you. And I said something like this. And I said, you're getting ready to go really far. People are going to know your name. Well, that time is here now. I told Art the same thing. When I first got here, I wanted to, because the Spirit sent me to Art. I told him the same thing, very similar. I'm not going to get into that. Very similar. He knows. When I met Eric Mays, right, I told him, I said, oh, man, I was, happy to meet him. I had seen him and things like that. And I extended myself, but he didn't know who I was, and I understood that. He was like, he called me sometimes, all that. But we never really got a chance to get in there like I have with Art. But nevertheless, I want to say this, is that 'tis the season, and it is now, that the world is getting ready to see something they've never seen, and it's going to happen with the people because of the transition of Eric Mays. There was a spotlight on Flint before, so whenever we say Flint, people all around the world know Flint for the water crisis. But because of that, that was the step to this next part that we're getting ready to go into. With the transition of Eric Mays, the new light is shined on Flint. there will be reporters from all around the world getting in contact with you all because they will see that you're unbiased about what's happening. This is what I want to say. You guys said this about the first ward. Believe it or not, the people in Flint are now in position to choose whoever that they want, and it's going to be accepted. It has to be. The first ward will be able to choose their candidate, and as a matter of fact, if Mickey, if you and Winnis, y'all see how people, the same thing that y'all said that they should do, it should happen first with 810. It's like the 810, those that listen to 810, they choose the candidate or those that would like to be candidates and bring them on and let them have that first with 810. I'm going to just leave that right there. But this is the major thing that I wanted to say, and I'm going to get off after this. Hey, Mickey, I want you to hear my heart when I say this.
Yes, sir.
I hope God will put it in your heart to call the true prophets and tell them to come to 810. Or set up a place and let true prophets come and say exactly what's happening in Flint. This is how the people will know who can really hear from God and who can't. Who can really hear what is really happening. In 1 Kings, the 18th chapter, verse 26, there were 450 false prophets that tried their best to do what they could to make something magnificent happen that God would show his hand. But then there was a prophet named Elijah that was able to call down fire from heaven. And he knew that they had never really had a relationship with God. But Elijah knew what he could do. He called down fire in that moment. I'm asking if HL would consider to call the true prophets. I'm not specifying how you do it. Call the true prophets and let them say what's really happening right now. Because I know something is happening. Before I got here, and I'm going after this, before I got here, the Spirit told me to come home. Come home. Reacclimate yourself with the city. Get to know the people. Because I'm coming back there because of what happened with the water crisis. Now with the transition of maize, now the covers come off of everybody. Everybody will be exposed, and it will be known to many, which is to say there is no necessary front person. It happens with the people because they always kill the front person. But now the people, the constituents, the citizens of Flint that's been knowing what's going on, all of them will be able to sound off in their own way. And 18, I got to say congratulations to you because you all are the front runners in this whole thing. And to everybody listening, I hope you're ready because you get ready to see something you ain't never seen in your entire life. And it happens at the bedrock. I love what the scripture says, and I'm gone. Jesus said, upon this rock, I'm going to build my church, and the gates of hell will not prevail. The only thing that the scripture did not say is put the B-E-D in front of the R-O-C-K. But upon this bedrock, we getting ready to see the manifestation of God like we've never seen before. I love you, 810. Let's get ready to rock and roll. I'm out.
Likewise, good brother. Thank you.
Have a good one.
You have a blessed one.
He did say those things. When I first met him, I thought the man was half crazy. I'm like, I got 20 viewers. And he telling me I'm about to go nationwide. I'm like, boy, he is really pushing it. He's really pushing it. But you look here today and we over 300 every day. And it's like, it keeps growing and growing and growing and growing.
No, he sent me a personal message. I mean, we sent it in the 18, but he was, and I looked what he was saying. I'm like, I didn't really, you know, you don't really be seeing nothing like that. Like I tell people to this day, like I started this, wanted to do this when I seen, and I got to give a shout out to the shows that I watched Jimmy Dore, and I saw Jordan Sheraton on that on status on the Jimmy Dore show, and he was talking about
yesterday.
Yeah, and I was and I saw him when he was up here doing he did a documentary on the water crisis, and that was my first time. This might have been like 7-8 years ago that I seen him when he was on there when he said he was doing it. It was, and you know, and that's what made me start watching him. I started watching. Oh, go ahead.
To decline. Press 1 to the call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, Winston. This is Dr. Green. How are you?
Hi, my
Dr.
sister.
Green?
My baby's favorite doctor, favorite person. I think she like you more than me, child.
I think so too. Hi, Nikki. How are you?
How you doing?
Let me just say that post I sent that from Art Woodson page about when you brought up Thurston. It was heavy on me because I wonder who they're gonna get to be over Thurston that Dee was so passionate about, and that's concerning. And it became even more concerning when I seen Art's post. We can't think that this is not pre-planned. This is something that was by design. And when I say that, I'm talking getting rid of Eric, getting rid whatever they have to do to become more powerful and in control. So let me just share some stories with you about me and Eric. Yes. I didn't know Eric for years. I'm not professing to know Eric for years. Mm-hmm. How I actually met Eric, he wasn't my mother's counsel person. But whenever something was needed from my mother, I would call Eric. And everybody would say, don't waste your time calling your counsel person. Call Eric. And that's what I was doing. He would always take care of my mother. And I became a person who relied on him. And we didn't talk all the time, but we became real familiar when the school board situation popped off.
Right.
He called me and he said that the aggressor in the altercation called him and tried to recruit him to go against me. He refused to do that. He refused. And when he told me, she was liking you, wasn't she? I know she was liking you. He sound like him. And I was right before I even explained to him or talked to him about what happened. He knew from the conversation with her that she was liking me. And I'm talking in an unnatural way, in my opinion.
Right.
So Eric really, he told me, he said, BB's gone. They done got rid of you. He said, and they're using the same playbook on me. He said, I don't know how they're going to get rid of me, but they're not going to give up until they do. That's exactly what he told me.
Wow.
And I said, well, nah, Eric. I said, they ain't going to be able to shut you up. He said, no, as long as I'm here, I'm going to be talking. I don't know how to shut up. And I admired him for that. He admired me, he said, for not speaking all the time, but I admire him for speaking up all the time. And it broke my heart when I was in Florida with my grandson. It broke my heart.
Don't you stop.
When they said that he was gone. I said, gone where? That was my first reaction. Gone where? He gone where? He was in Dallas, so now where is he? You know what I'm saying? Gone where? Never did I think that Eric being dying, and I know anybody can go, we all die to go, but Eric died, like you said, winters of a broken heart. His death certificate won't say city council, it won't say Mayor Neely, but we know his demise was brought on by heartbreak. He wanted what's best for the city, for the citizens, and unfortunately, he didn't get to see that manifest. And it breaks my heart. And his brother Sherman, I want to send condolences to his family. His brother been friends for 20 plus years. And I just want to say that the Mays family, in one way or another, has supported me and encouraged me. And I appreciate them. And he talked about his son all the time. It just breaks my heart. We had some good conversations. He gave me some guidance, some wisdom, some direction. And I think without his words and without his support, I wouldn't have got through charges dropped and all that negativity out of my life. I just appreciate him. And I say rest in peace, Mr. Mays. And Flint needs you. And unfortunately, we don't have you no more. This just breaks my heart.
I love you, Danny.
Thank you.
And
thank you for giving me a minute.
Jessica Stewart wants you to call her. Jessica, did you put it in her inbox? Because I can't remember what I did with the email. Because Danielle, I told you that the girl from California was trying to get in touch with you. And
Absolutely.
You gave me your email.
Oh, wait, let me add this, not to cut you off.
Go ahead, baby.
But I don't see anybody more fit to finish his term but Carol McIntosh. She's first. Well, I don't know the ward thing because I ain't a political person, even though I was elected official. I don't really do the politics stuff, but I do know Carol is in this ward, and I know that because he told me. I think there's no one more fit to finish his term in first ward than Carol McIntosh. And anybody see anything different, I just wonder which side they really on. That's just my opinion.
All right, baby. I love you, Danny.
Okay, I love y'all. Bye, Nikki.
You have
Take
a blessed
care,
one, yo.
Just call me later, Wednesday.
I will. Bye-bye.
And we're going to make that happen, Jessica Stewart. We're going to make that happen. The family from California.
I thought I sent Jessica Danny's email because I reached out to Danny and got it. I'll be doing 50 different things.
We're gonna get that together. We're gonna put the queens together.
To decline. The call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Good morning. This is Quita from Tennessee.
What's up, family?
Quita.
Hey, how y'all doing this morning?
We went from sadness to madness.
Yeah, and I can understand why. Before I forget, my husband just wanted me to tell y'all that Liddell is grandmama. Y'all remember the basketball player dressed up like grandmama? What's his name? Larry Johnson.
I already know Larry Johnson.
Larry Johnson, right?
Oh my God. They taking the live down today.
We about to get reported.
Yeah. He told me, hey, he asked me, so I delivered.
I'm not mad at you.
Quincy looked like, he said Quincy looked like Arnold off a different strokes when he got that jacket on, when his hair is all.
Oh my God, yeah.
You know. Yeah. But anyway, I figured I'd let you, I would tell y'all that to kind of lighten the mood. But then, in all honesty, just in all sincerity.
Yes, ma'am.
And forgive me for what I'm about to say, because when I'm mad, I can't really, I just have to give it to you straight with no chase.
Go ahead.
The fucking audacity of them peons to get their ass on that TV, especially the I'm not going to go that far because I almost did. Because I can get down with the best of them to push me with the cuss.
We can tell. Dr. Buckle probably
But,
read.
no, I'm not going to do that. But the nerve of you to get your ass and talking about y'all respecting each other's opinions when your vote was the nail in the coffin for that man's seat. The nerve. Should nobody in Flint piss on their ass if they was on fire? That was just a nerve. Just a pure. If I don't like you, I don't wish no death on you. I'll be like, hey, I really hate that for their family, but I'm not going to be like, oh, that we talked every day. See, that's what people fail to realize. Life is how life is lived, is lived.
Right.
Death don't change that. Death don't change the fact that from start to finish, y'all objective was to silence that man because you could not control him. You couldn't get him to rubber stamp BS. And he fought from the time that ARPA money come into the city of Flint for the residents to get 15 to 16 million for home repair and rehabilitation. It's sad. It's sad. And then to try to be the first to put out the, to address him passing away, the nerve. Y'all were literally just in the same week trying to have him arrested for GoFundMe or anything that y'all can come up with, anything. So how Monday through Friday he wasn't nothing. He wasn't this for Saturday. All of a sudden he's a saint. Miss me with that bullshit.
That's it, Quita.
And I apologize, Nikki, and went to.
You ain't gotta apologize. This is our platform. It belongs to all of us. Say what you gotta say.
It made me mad. I'm about in tears. It made me mad. The man died of a broken heart.
Yep.
And that's what it is. He lived like I love to bake. You take that away from me, it would damn near kill me because that's what I was born to do. I was born to cook and bake. We all got gifts and talents that before we get here, we are blessed to do. That man was blessed to be in politics. He was intelligent. And I used to say, man, Mays, he's too smart for his own good. I would say that because he was smart, you know, because you couldn't argue with him. I said, that man should have damn sure been a lawyer because you was not going to argue him if he arguing on the way. That's what I liked about him. He spoke his truth. He will tell you, I know I'm a mess. You know why? Because I don't take no stuff. You can't get no realer than that. To see, and that's what I told my husband Friday. I said, Miss Carol McIntosh is the female version of Eric May.
She is.
She would be because she consistently spoke out about her ward not being represented, with him not being in his seat. And if he didn't, his extraordinary way to try to get attention of Flint, that's why Flint got the attention, because his unorthodox way about speaking the truth.
Right.
And I'm not going to take up too much of the time, but that was very heartbreaking to see. It was very heartbreaking to see. That last meeting, his spirit was broke from that minute. And then when he go to court and all the injustice, and you got 5 rogue ass council people who stealing flat out, not trying to hide they stealing. They're not giving the citizens one dime. They're not doing anything to help the city, the school system. Nothing. One dime. And y'all gonna trip on this man about people wanting to bless him through a GoFundMe? Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But I'm just gonna say this to you and Nikki wholeheartedly. Keep doing what y'all doing. They don't like y'all because guess what? Y'all are on the same level as Eric May. Y'all put the truth out. It's unbiased. It's untouched. Whatever it goes, that's what we see as the people. And people, his death is not going to be in vain. His death is going to spark the change that Flint needs. Yes. And I thank y'all too, with Arthur Woodson and Carol McIntosh and Jerry Winfrey Carter and Tanya Burns. They did, to those council ladies calling in, broke my heart. Broke my heart because they really loved him and they cared about his well-being. And they had to witness. And there was nothing they could do because they were fighting for him. They assassinated that man by their ex. From that day, they put him out of that meet. And I just want to say I thank y'all for yesterday, Winters, you just being gracious to let the time go over and letting people call in. I can see the hurt in your face. I can hear it in Mickey's voice. Whether y'all was frenemies or not, I could always think you want to put Miss Hall out because of 18 because they telling on y'all. That's what I always. And I'm like, I got to go find this 18 because if they telling, I need to see what they talking about. And I stumbled up on your platform, and I'm glad I did.
I'm so glad you did too.
That I can vibe with my whole household up. And like I said, my husband and I, his name is Chuck, and we send our heartfelt prayers to the family and friends. And Miss Bell, keep doing what you're doing. I think Miss Bell is going to catapult whatever she set out to do because she's going to have him. They can't put him out of heaven. They can't put him out of the spirit realm. So y'all going to have what you need to move forward. And I won't take up any more of your time. I hope you all have the best day you can have, and God bless you both.
Thank you. You too, baby. You too.
Laquita. Family from Tennessee.
Thank you. We love you.
Thank you. Love you too.
Mm-hmm. And she's so right because half the time I look at Mace, he look at me. I didn't know if he was gonna cuss me out, if I was gonna get to cussing. That's just the type of relationship. But he showed love, though. He did, but you know, it's a lot of some things, and I'm just not gonna tell everything on camera, but he told us y'all watch a couple people people. Y'all need to pivot, turn that corner, like, and it was so like me and Mickey was like, is he protecting us? And it was strange to hear him say that, but it was like he was actually looking out for us.
Because he looked at like it ain't nothing when we got slandered. He was, that ain't nothing.
Yeah, it's like, that's all they done said about y'all.
Yeah.
They done tried to put me in jail and take me out, take my elected seat.
Yeah.
And what they doing to y'all ain't nothing.
Yeah, because after he tell you what he going through with him,
right?
You'll be like, damn, it ain't really nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm so glad. I don't know what happened. You wasn't able to make it, but it was Trevor. I was with Trevor, and we went over to it was a press conference they had, him and Tanya, and we went across the street that day, and Eric and we got to meet Breonna Taylor's sister, Dee Dee. And Eric asked me, he said, you ever been in my office all these years? I said, nope. And I got a chance to go in his office, look at all of his pictures, and it's like, Eric is outspoken. Well, he was outspoken, but he was humble because I'm looking at all of these pictures. He been in politics his whole life. And like Quita said, he should have been a lawyer. He was, because he actually went to court, represented himself, and won. So a lot of his cases, I think he should have just fought his damn self. He probably could have been.
Against GM.
Oh, he went against GM too? I didn't know that. But I know like the one within the last 7 or 8 years, like he won another case over there in circuit court.
Yeah, go do your history on him. May's been digging. It ain't, that's what, when you really, but when you do fight against the power structure, as we see the man, this is what you're going to come across. You're going to get dogged out. Right. And that's what I think he was really trying to say, like, when you're not going along with the get along. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like you're going to fight against these people, because his thing was friend no foe. He told on, oh, man, they ain't nothing. They just want some money. That's how he looked at everything. Right. Like, nah, they just trying to, but what's wrong with you trying to help? That's one thing I will say, because like I said, he brought me on the show. And he told me what y'all all doing. When he's like, I'm like, if I go, I come with 810.
Right.
Like, it ain't gonna just be me. It's gonna be, who with me at that time and stuff. So I'm like, but we went ahead and did it, and he let us talk. Even though I'm like, shit, like, listen.
That's the day you and Clack got a chance to go.
Yeah. And he's like, no, Clack was there just filming.
Okay.
And he was like, nah, Clack, come on up in here and talk. And that's what I do respect Maze on that. And you see how he act with the kids.
Yeah.
If you had your kid, they'd let you come sit in his council seat. Regardless how you liked him or how he delivered his message, he would still help the people. Yep. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the thing was, because I had seen people that was coming down there trying to dog him, but you'll see Eric Mays later on, if they out in the hallway, he'll still be trying to
talking to him, trying to help him out. It was like I remember who was my mama's council person at the time? Herb Winfrey. He was the council person. Herb may call you back, he may not call you back. Mama been working on the issue. She's still trying to get it settled. But when Tanya came in, she would help. But it was that gap, like before Tanya got there, we didn't know who to call. And my friend, she was in the 6th ward at that time, and she needed some help. I called Eric, and it's like, what you want? I'm like, well, what ward she in? That ain't my ward. And I'm like, I know, Eric, but I need your help. I don't know what else to do. So-and-so water then got turned off, and they done went down there and paid the bill. And if you don't pay your water, they're going to turn it off in the day. But they said they can't 14 days before they can get back out to turn it back on. Call me in the morning at 8 o'clock, and I'm going to put you on 3-way with somebody. We'll get it turned on. And he did.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
You know what I'm saying? And he did.
And that's why I give Tanya that respect on that, because Tanya helped Quincy, and this is a friend of mine. I ain't going to put her business out there, but Tanya did something for me, and this was a 3rd ward member, because Quincy wouldn't get in contact with the lady. So when I called Tanya, you know how Tanya is. Tanya have all them damn phones. Be Mickey, I gave the woman, you know what I'm saying, said the information. And hey, like that. Go ahead.
Okay, hold on. I'm trying
Don't
to
mess
get
that
it on.
up.
I'm trying, Mickey. You know that the calls is coming. We trying to get our little talking in too. Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
What's up? This is from Louisiana.
Hey, two
What's up?
days
What's
in
up,
a
good
row.
brother? What's up,
How
good
you
brother?
doing, baby?
I'm all right. How about y'all?
We doing good. We doing good.
Yeah, I just want to, like I said yesterday, I know that he passed the baton down to y'all, and I know that the mission still, you know, still going on. And with that being said, I just want to say two things. I had posted something, and he said, since y'all want to honor him so much, let's pass that $16 million resolution. And I just want to echo that. I don't know if it already have been said. If it have, I'm going to echo it again.
Never say it enough.
And then,
Keep saying it.
and then also, I would, Ms. Burns had posted something. I would like for you to, I don't know if you can, but I would like for you to read that online if you can.
You want me to read it or you want to read it?
No, you can read it.
Okay, you said
She
it's on her
posted it on my
page?
Facebook. Yes, ma'am.
What did she post?
They sent like a woman to the door. Let me see if I can give it to y'all real quick.
You said it's on Tanya page?
Yeah. I'm going to send it to the A10 page.
You better send it to me because I never get it on the A10 page. Lord have mercy.
All right. I just sent it.
Okay, so you sent it in my inbox?
I did. If you want me to, I can send it to your phone.
Yeah, just text it to me. Yep, that's even better.
I got you. I'm going to do that now.
Okay. And I'll read.
Y'all have a nice day.
You too, sweetheart. You too.
Brother.
And again, I just want to let everybody know it should be coming out soon. You know, if the news put it out, but it has been 2 more recalls submitted against second ward council person Adele Lewis. So we'll see how these go. Which wards? Which
I told you how this go. Let's go back to it. Recalls, old wards.
Okay. Regular elections will start at the
ward.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Renee Jackson.
Hey,
Jackson.
Hey, Renee Jackson family.
Hey, my sister Winter.
Hey,
my brother Nicky.
Hey, family.
Hey, okay. I'm okay. I'm a little better today. But I did see last night I went on what is called Playing Out the Dark, and Rich was saying that the family is planning on letting Liddell and the mayor speak, which I hope they don't, you know. So he was saying that he praying and begging them not to do it, but that's so far that's what they were saying that's supposed to happen.
Oh, that's where they got that from.
My thing is, even if they let you speak, how could you get up there to speak? That's my thing. How could they do that? You know, knowing what they did to him. And it was just wrong. And then I was looking at the lady Becky on the platform. Like she said, if they let them come, let them speak, everybody needs to get a shirt, put Mr. May's face on the back of it and stand up while they speaking. And not everybody turn around and let them look at his face. And then maybe they'll get up and walk out. Wow. That's what that's what I think. That was a good idea what she's saying. Yeah, everybody put on a shirt and turn it around to them and let them look at his face and remember what they did to him. And don't have no smiling face on them. Have one of them mean looking face on them. Let them know y'all ain't did nothing because my people gonna fight for me. And I'm in a good seat now. I'm in the best seat that I can have. So that's all I wanted to call back and say. And I love y'all. And I'll send my pledge next a couple of weeks, Nikki.
All right.
Thank you. We love you.
And I love y'all more.
Okay.
And y'all take care. And y'all be safe because I don't trust them folks.
We don't either.
I don't trust nobody.
Don't worry, we don't either.
So y'all watch y'all back.
We do.
All right, then. Love y'all.
Love you.
Okay.
Yeah, believe me.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And we don't either. She ain't got to worry about that. I gotta get this one.
Press 1 to start the call or 2 to decline. The call will start at the beep.
I keep seeing 818. Jessica.
Yes.
Okay.
Family. What's up, family?
What's up, fam?
Point of order.
Give it to us.
Let's get to it. The floor is yours.
These motherfuckers are using Eric May's death to get the floor. Point of order. It's amazing to me, and this is what we always see. I think Quita touched on this. We always see people trying to rewrite history after somebody dies.
Yep.
And Quincy Murphy is the best example because, as Quita said, you were that fifth vote. You were the last. You could have made the moral decision, but you were so much of a moral coward, and you were so bitter and in your feelings, and you didn't have the emotional maturity to weigh the opportunity or the satisfaction of silencing somebody who's been your enemy since before you got on council and actually doing what's right for the first ward. So you made the cowardly decision. You chose to follow behind. Back when I was a kid, following behind your friends got your ass whooped. I don't care what everybody else was doing. What did I teach you when you got your morals at home? What did I teach you? So you did the wrong thing. You beheaded the first ward. You had a hand in what Ms. Burns was talking about yesterday morning, had a hand in breaking his spirit. But all of a sudden, you respected each other. And see, that's the thing, though. You continue to gaslight this community. So you expect us to forget, or you hope people don't remember your words when you first got on council, and this man this, and this man that, and I don't have no respect for him, and I don't care how senior he is. You radiated disrespect the entire time you were on council. Yeah, I remember watching meetings all the way back to 2018 when you radiated disrespect then. There's a clip where him saying, that couldn't be me. I would have whooped his ass. So please save that. Please quit trying to gaslight people and persuade them that no, it was always respect between us. Don't listen to your lying ears and eyes from past meetings. Listen to what I'm telling you now. And the other thing, just to further piggyback off of Quita, not only did you have a hand in breaking his spirit, but you essentially hand-waved injustice because you have voted against holding Eva Worthing accountable for worse conduct. For worse conduct.
Yep.
When has Eric Mays ever raised his hand to anybody? I'll wait. Find a clip at Cole, Paul. Find me a clip where Eric Mays has raised his hand to a resident. Find me a clip where Eric Mays has loomed over a colleague. Find me a clip where Eric Mays has threatened. And Quincy Murphy is on record having done this shit a couple times, having threatened physical violence.
Right.
If we was in the streets, you must want some physical confrontation. So, like I said in the chat, all of you gaslighters and all of you haters who had so much to say, who played an active role in making his life miserable and beheading the first ward, silencing him, trying to remove him from trying to silence his people who denied him rights that they gleefully afforded white folks, racist white folks, the people who hand-waved to Doug Matthews, people who, and again, I'll wait for somebody to find a clip of Eric Mays dog whistling and dehumanizing somebody. He maybe talked to you the way you didn't like. He didn't call you any dog. So again, you keep that same fucking energy. You keep that same energy. Don't have your grandmama or your auntie or anybody bake no cakes and send them to the funeral. I see that shit all the time too. Y'all didn't get along, but I'm gonna have my mama send a cake.
Right.
Don't show your ass at the repast. Don't show your face at the funeral. You can get on TV and make an ass of yourself all you like, but at least respect his family, respect his son and his grandchildren enough not to make celebrations of his life all about you. Don't make it all about you. This is not Liddell Lewis's opportunity to wax poetic about how great he was or how he'll be missed. And don't make it such. And I hope that the very next meeting that you do hold, that the residents make sure that you feel what you done. Because you're speaking up because you feel guilty. Well, I really don't know if Liddell Lewis is capable of guilt.
Right.
I don't know if she's capable of guilt. I don't know if she's capable of any genuine emotion. She's too greedy and sociopathic and self-serving for that. But I think that with all of Quincy Murphy's moral cowardice, I think that there is a tiny little kernel of guilt there. Grind him into dust with it. You did the wrong thing. You did the wrong fucking thing. And I hope you choke on that guilt. I hope it keeps you up every single night. And most importantly, I hope that it's moving through you when it comes time to replace Eric Mays. You want to do something for him after the fact? Don't stand by. You stood by and let him be silenced for shit that Eva Worthing gets to do with impunity. Use this as an opportunity. You want to redeem yourself? You want absolution from the people? Don't you let them put Dion Freeman or some other or any other of the administration's flying monkeys into that seat.
Right.
Use that fifth. You used your fifth vote to do the wrong thing. Now it's time for you to use your fifth vote to do the right thing, and that's all.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for calling in. We love you, Jessica.
Love you too. Have a great one.
All right, fam. Yep.
I like that what Shumo said. In honor of Eric, the whole city should show up at the next council meeting. But you know they prolonging that.
So
it was supposed to be when was the meeting? Was supposed to be yesterday, but they canceled the meeting yesterday due to early voting and they moved it to Thursday. Now the meeting that was supposed to be Thursday, they canceled that one too. So it's like, you remember how they had a cooling down period for council, and I've never heard of that before. They make up rules as they go along. The residents just not gonna cool off. We not gonna forget about Eric Mays passing. We must continue to fight for the injustices and the corruption that's going on in the city of Flint. If we don't, then what? They just gonna pull the rug all the way from up underneath of everybody. That's why we gotta keep fighting. My heart won't be settled until we can actually walk up to a water fountain and drink the water without a filter. Filters everywhere. They still down there at City Hall at the service desk. You gotta we got to do better. We got to get better as a people. I laugh because we seeing all of these Eric Mays pages come up. You been seeing them, Mickey?
Yeah.
Like who running these pages now? And these are some pages that's been out there, but they trying to get into like the reboot group. And I posted them like, who running these pages? Like Eric Mays did not send these requests. Beware of the fake pages and all the scams. It's going to be a lot of people trying to profit off of his death. Keep your eyes open. There's a lot of people that prey on the vulnerable. So you got to be aware of that. I think I'm okay now. I'm okay. You know, it was touching. It was touching when Mays passed away. I mean, you couldn't help but to feel some type of emotion because you knew the man was fighting for right. It was only really 3 times that I really actually broke when I had to deliver the news to one of his closest friends. If you knew Eric Mays, like I said yesterday, my big sister Christine Brown and Mays worked on every single campaign together. They were hand in hand. Delivering that news to her, that hurt me. Then I told you I was in Detroit. I had to tell Sister Audrey. She had no idea. That hurt me. She's a strong woman. So to hear her breakdown, that broke my heart. And then when my brother, Tony Wiggins, called me that Sunday morning to check on me, and Tony never shows any emotion, that really tore me up the most. But we got to keep fighting. We just have to. I was like, I couldn't believe it. Did you see when Liddell actually sent a friend request to Tanya Burns.
Oh man, listen, that's why I just be like, to me, it's like they taunting. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can't. I kind of come off Facebook. I try to post more positive stuff now because I'll be trying to come off of it like I don't want to see that because like to me, that's the only thing that I really be feeling. That's why I think I'm kind of the way I am because I'm like, look at the fake people coming, and that's what I hate. I'm like, you see all these people, man. That's why my whole thing, mine was like angry, like they didn't like E-Maze. And like I say, I'm not saying I was his best friend, but I did feel for like Sis Audrey Muhammad. Now, let me be honest with you.
Yeah.
I feel for Rich. I feel for Jen, because these was people who I actually seen around Maze.
Yeah.
You know, during this campaign, they was Maze down. You know, Gina part of A10, so you know, but like I said, even with the brother T, like I understood, like, you know, I understood they was with Maze. Even my beef, I put it like, you know, you let people go ahead and do their venting. I understood the people that was venting, who I knew was around them. Like, I don't know, like, you know, some people probably like, Mickey, this person was around them. But I'm telling you what I know on doing this election. Maze was mad at a lot of people. So, you know, I don't know.
And in my opinion, like I said, I didn't talk to Maze a lot. The longest time I ever talked to him in my life was probably about maybe 3 months ago. We was on the phone for about 2 hours, longest time we ever talked. And in my opinion, if you had to have a former mayor to speak at his homegoing service, the only person he would want up there speaking over his body would be that of Dr. Karen Weaver.
No, I know. Well, like that's why I said
that's living.
When we fell out,
Yeah.
that's what I keep saying. Because I was skeptical. I'm like, nah, he cool with them. You know how I be paranoid on with everybody. Like when I feel like we falling out, it's us get stumped. That's just how I am.
Right.
I don't even like people to be cool with them, but I'm older and I'm not so silly. And like I gotta understand, you know. But go ahead. If he was with you, he was with you. That's all I can say. He gave A10 a shout out, so it helped us. So it is what it is.
Good morning, Quali. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
This is Meat Freak Barbecue from Palatka, Florida.
Hey,
what's up, good brother?
Meat Freak.
Yeah, I just called to say rest in peace to Brother Mays. And there's really not too much else I can say without breaking down. I'm at work, so I don't want to break down.
Understand.
But man, y'all keep doing y'all thing. I'm with everybody else is saying that Mr. McIntyre should be first ward representative. I like her style, I like her honesty. Y'all just keep doing what y'all doing. Brother Art, man, you the GOAT, man. You the GOAT. So I said I just wanted to call in and say that. And I'm going to keep 810 and Flint in my prayers.
Thank you so much.
And y'all just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate
Like I
you.
said, oh, yeah, I'm here every day watching. I've been watching for the last 4 years. Sometimes I get in trouble at home because I'm always on council. You know, I can't let the wife watch her shows. You get mad, but hey, you know, it's what it is. But that ain't gonna stop me. Y'all keep doing what you're doing. We love you, Winters. We love you, Mickey.
Thank you. We love
Likewise,
you.
Y'all keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you so much. We appreciate
and,
you. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and it's pronounced Palatka.
Palatka. We're going to get it right now.
Bro, my bad, good brother.
Palatka. We got you. Thank you.
All right, y'all be easy.
You too. You have a blessed one. Palatka.
Palatka.
Press 1 to start the call or 2 to decline. The call will start at the beep.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Miss Winter, just me again.
What's up, AT?
I had to speak to Liddell. Liddell, while you up there giving your speech, will you please tell his sister, his brother, and his son why you sat there and said your mama When you tell them how you sit there and you talk nasty to him like he's a piece of trash, can you tell them that way? Like, let's tell them the truth about you. Let's tell them how you walk past his seat and you're going to take your ass and hit his chair. Let's tell them that. See, let's tell them the truth, not the fake shit that sounds good to your ass. But just tell them the real you. And you too, Mr. Mayor. Let's tell your real stuff too. And y'all have a blessed day.
You too, baby. You too. Bye-bye. Well, I know Neely, and I know Neely's going to take that opportunity to say that, with the passing of Mays, life is so short, and we should all take this opportunity to come together as one with the community and help move the city forward together. Oh, he gonna finesse it up, but just don't do it. I think funerals are not a time to come and show out for the cameras. This shouldn't be a photo op opportunity. People are grieving. People are sad. Emotions will be high. I don't want to see any chaos at anybody's funeral. Because like I said, if anything had happened to any of the other 5 or their family members, they wouldn't want to see Mays there. They wouldn't. And let's just keep it real. So why disrespect? If you was cool with some of his family, you wasn't cool with him. If you respected his opinions, you wouldn't have put him off council twice. It's like, hell, the streets already saying y'all gearing up to send a resolution to put Tanya off next. Y'all agenda's not stopping. So don't feed us this shit that y'all trying to move together as one. The community should come together now. No, we will when we get y'all asses out the way and try to get stuff right for the residents that need the help. Mickey, we still taking calls?
I'm gonna take this last one. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Good morning, caller. You've been bumped in. What's your name and where you calling from?
Good morning. This is Louis Smith calling from Louisiana.
Good morning, Mr.
Good morning.
Smith.
How y'all doing?
We're doing very well. What about yourself?
Good. I just want everybody to make sure that they check on Councilwoman Burns and Jerry Winfrey Carter, and also Mr. Pfeiffer. I see he's in the comments this morning, but I'm sure that they need to be checked on as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I always call and press Miss Burns.
What you say, Nikki?
I said I always call and mess with Miss Burns. I at least call everybody once a day on the whole squad. I'm gonna call and make sure everybody good.
Good. And I went and looked at some of the former council people's Facebook pages, and I think that Jackie Poplar had a good saying on there after she put rest in peace, Eric. She said every dog has their day, and some have 2, or maybe more. So everyone needs, and that says something to the relationship that Jackie and Eric had. And also, let me say while I'm thinking about it, may he ever rest in peace to Eric Mays.
Yes,
y'all
sir.
have a great day.
Thank
You
you.
have a
You
blessed
too.
one.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. But didn't Jackie have a fan up there because she said she stank and she didn't want to sit? He stank and she didn't want to sit by him.
Well, I'm not finna do this with you.
I'm just saying, this is what we talk. That's why I can't be on Facebook. Because she had a whole ass fan up there. See, this is way before people started watching and stuff. She had a fan and she would turn her nose and her face up because she was talking about she didn't want to sit by Mays. Am I lying for people that's been watching? That's been hearing Flint? Tell them.
Maybe we
Y'all know
shouldn't
y'all will call me out if I'm telling a lie.
Maybe we shouldn't have took the call.
I'm just saying. I can't sit up here.
I
and
can't
just
with
pretend.
you right now, man. I can't.
I
get it.
I
get
pretend.
it. I get it. I get it.
Look, and they saying, and she did right. Thank you. Okay. Now, rest in peace. Leave it at
No,
that.
RJ Cap, what it was, somebody had sent something in for Mays. And what I did was, because I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't want nobody, because we're not taking no donations. It's just people that sent something in. A couple people, I'm like, Winters, we got to get it. Well, I was telling my girl, I'm like, nah, we got to get something from Maze. And then when I seen Winters yesterday morning, I said, hey, a couple people sent something in. We got to get them a flower or something. Because I don't want people thinking we was trying to get no money or nothing. Yeah,
we are not soliciting any type of money for Eric Mays. No.
And that's why I'm like, well, we just get a rose. When I was telling, I said, we not a rose, we get a big thing, a flower. And that's why I said we just gonna put it from the 810 family. So I don't want nobody thinking that. That's the last thing
because
I need.
People was just reaching out like, we didn't know nobody else but 810. Like, we want to do something. We want to do something. So that's when, we said we can get a big ass plane. It's gonna be a big plane.
Yeah, we getting a big one.
Because we do show y'all when we ask for money, y'all send it to us. We are not asking, but y'all send it. We're gonna show y'all where y'all money gonna go. And whoever gets it within the family, whoever get the plant, whatever, but it's gonna be there and it's gonna say from the 810 family because you all we all together. We all our family. So what else we got to talk about? Is that it? Are we?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to get that. I just wanted to get that clear because, like I said, it was one individual who did it. Let me get their name because I don't want. I got to go back and look at it because they the ones who sent something first, and that's what I said. Then it just started coming in, and I'm like, no.
I don't even know if the family. To be honest, I don't know if the family has an official GoFundMe account out there anywhere for Mr. Mays. So,
yeah, because I don't know.
I don't think it's one out there. So I don't want anybody that's, any of our viewers to be, the arrangement can be created with 810 on it. You know what? We got to get with you, Patrice, because I wonder if you can make one of them 810 numbers and we can sit the plan in front of that. Yep. You got me thinking now. She got me thinking.
Yeah, cause I'm like, that's the last thing I need in my life. I won't go through that. I done a lot of shit, but we gonna do it fair over here.
Oh yeah, we ain't trying to get caught up in no type of schemes, no type of nothing at all.
Oh, Shan Duger, that's who started it. Shan Duger.
That's just all.
That's just all. Okay, that's just all. Thanks, just all. But that's why I'm like, cause she was the one. I'm like, nah, we gonna go ahead and get this for E-Mays. Like, go ahead, and that's how I be thinking. Cause I don't believe and want to do no wrong. I done enough wrong in my life that I want to do right now with whatever I got left. Right. I want to make it right. I'm just saying, I done did it. You know how you done did so much, you done did BS, and I ain't been that wrong. But I've done enough wrong where my last years, I'm trying to do right, like everything for right. I know how to do wrong.
Yeah, we all know how to do wrong.
Yeah, I know how to do the wrong. I'm trying to get the right part. That's why I be nervous. Like, no, let's go do this. Because Winters would be like, let's show them. Yeah, go on, let the people know what this money went to. That's why I be, because I be like, worst thing to do is to say you robbed from God's people. That's what I don't want to be accused of that.
Right.
You've
always said that.
I don't.
Like Mickey, don't call Mickey no thief. He will go off on you. He would sound like St. Louis. I've heard Mickey.
No, I'm just saying, yes, thank you, just or I know you was, yeah. I knew it. That's why I'm like, we gotta do this for E-May. Let's get something big, like. And I wanted to say from the 810 family because I know a lot of those people.
That's what I'm saying. We got to get with Dr. Bucko grandmama because she make them numbers and letters and stuff. Like we could actually get 810 and she can design something for us and put the plan in front of that.
Yeah.
I'm feeling creative. My creative juices are flowing. Yeah,
that's why I'm like, Eleanor, that's why I want the people, they go send it to, that's why I said the Mays the people I know who dealt with Mays was Gina, like I said, Sister Audrey, Muhammad, they can probably point you.
Even Paul DeWan. I seen Eric around DeWan.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie,
Rich Jones.
I said Rich, that's why I'm like, you can get with them to see, they get it to the family. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like.
But if you asking us, we gonna recommend the A10 family member, which is Sister Audrey.
Yeah, I'm just telling you. That's why I say give it to Sister Audrey.
We still got to keep our own prayers for Sister Audrey.
Yeah,
his cousin just got
a lot
killed.
Yeah.
So she's working on that funeral as well with her family. So please keep Sister Audrey in your prayers. It's a lot running. She got a lot going on. Her
it's a
plate
lot of
is
hurt.
Full. So, oh yeah, everybody listen. I done been to Mary's Flowers. I done dealt with Boat's Flowers. I done dealt with another flower place. We got more than enough flower places.
And we gonna get it. You will see
it. We ain't playing with y'all money. So yeah,
we will get that deal. But I will put the A10 family. So that mean all y'all that's in the chat.
And we don't have any information on the funeral arrangements yet. I'm sure it probably will be televised through the funeral home or the church if it's at Shiloh. I heard that Moons has the body. I'm not for sure. So, and I do believe that if Moons has it, it'll be televised through the church. Yeah. If it's at Shiloh, I mean, we won't be standing up there filming. We'll be in attendance, but we won't be.
I never really liked it.
He's at Moons. Okay, Flint Caskets. So yeah.
So like we will be there. I won't be doing, but I'm just telling you. That's why I hate. That's why I didn't want to. And I be talking. I hate to hear people when they be hurt. You know what I'm saying? When they going. That's why I ain't really. If I didn't reach out to you, like I knew Art was hurt. You know what I'm saying? When he called, don't get me wrong. Him and Art, they had their battles, but that's why I call an adversary that can respect you. Because you remember Art did his apology to him when they talked, and they moved with each other. They did things. They were. That's an adversary that you can be like, oh wow, okay, that was a hell of a what's the name. You could tell what certain people gonna be hurt who had good battles with them, because every battle wasn't bad. They had good battles. That's what I'm just saying. You can tell the ones who gonna be hurt. You can tell the ones who just they come out of nowhere.
Right. And even Art encouraged me this morning because I just told him I'm tired, and he was like, we got this. We just gotta bounce off of each other. So,
I thank him for that. The brother, you can tell certain things, certain ones.
You can tell who's sincere. Like you said, you know who's sincere and who's not.
Yeah.
Well,
we did our thing today.
We did it. Are we done? We're done for today.
We done for today. Today is Tuesday.
And there is no meetings this week for council. I think there's a library meeting today.
It is.
I think it is. I don't know if we'll be live for that or not, but if you all are subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure you go over there and like and subscribe and hit that little bell so every time A10 goes live, you go live with us.
Right.
And then always, we still got to keep the bills going. We got to pay rent again for yet another month. So Cash App, $ A10 News Media Group. We still got to keep it moving. The show must go on. So if you're feeling generous, you want to help us out, A10 News Media Group, we got to pay for the Wi-Fi box for the month. We got the little Wi-Fi box we got to carry around with us to the meetings. So that's $80 each month. Is due on the 1st. For whoever wants to know, I can send you the receipt. So if you want to help us out with the Wi-Fi box, that's due on the 1st. It's $80. And if not, it's a month to month, so it may not work some month if we don't get the money. I'm just keeping it real with the people. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie. I'm just letting you know.
She said
yes. No signal.
4:30 policy meeting.
Okay, 4:30 policy meeting at the library. Okay, so we're gonna do our best to try to make that. So yeah. So what did Mama say? Keep a list of what?
The people that send Cash App tell you everybody who sent it.
The flowers. Right.
That's why I'm telling you, Just Oil was the first one to send it in, and I was like, oh, we got to get this.
Dr. Padroni said, show us the receipt with those perfectly manicured nails.
We sure will, because that's one thing I do, believe in showing it. That's where it went to.
Mickey be showing me I was like, Mickey, I believe you. I want you to see it. I want you to see where the money then came from. So,
listen,
yeah.
I have done one bad thing that has stuck with me for damn near 10 years. I've been trying to clean that image up. And believe me when I tell you, I don't want to be, you don't want to have that on your name. They say no smut on your name. That's the worst thing to have on your name. Oh, he a thief.
Shut up.
You can call me in many things.
Show those toes. I can't stand you.
I'm just saying, since Audrey said I can't with y'all, I'm just telling you. Shit, I'm telling you, I done some shit that I thought it was supposed to have been gone. Like,
okay, you gotta go down.
I'm just saying, I didn't think it was gonna last this long, but goddamn, I've been on there. I've been trying to clean it up for a decade, trying to get that stink off.
Oh, look at it. Go to King, Brother Rodney Thomas.
Oh, your good brother Rodney.
What's up, Brother Rodney? All right, y'all. Well, we are out until tomorrow at 9 a.m. Join us back here for another episode of.
And it should be the return of Trevor tomorrow, depending on how he is.
Okay.
It depends if his lung right yet. So y'all bear with us.
Trevor and Clack Solutions.
It's supposed to. We're gonna think if Trevor. I ain't gonna have his ass up here half dead and they die on me up in the studio because I will walk out, won't cut off this, and they'll just see Trevor dead in the mouth. I can't.
Damn, remind me not to get sick on Mickey's ass.
If you do
just
it,
leave me up here.
I sure will. We're going to see YouTube and Facebook had to cut it off.
Oh my God.
Shit, I'm being honest with you. So we Trevor, and I'm not being facetious. Get better and don't come up here half dead.
Right,
because we need all boots on the ground. Because how this shit might finna fly, I don't need you half dead fighting. I need you soldier at 110%.
Right, you can't help us fight on no cane, Trevor. We need you to be able to hold that gun with both arms.
Shit, the way they coming, you know how they finna come because they think they winning. But I'm finna talk about their asses from here to eternity until they gone. And then the next soldier pick up the stick. But peace, family.
9 o'clock. See y'all in the morning.
Peace.